Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this video right now but have not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button because you will find my videos both intriguing and interesting. Don't forget to like and be part of the conversation by simply sharing your views or opinions rather on what you think about the video at the end of the video. So in today's video, we delve into a unique perspective that challenges our traditional understanding of space exploration. A sister sets some records straight and it's like we've been lied to all along. Now we have a fascinating claim to explore, one that suggests that NASA, the renowned space agency, began its journey not among the stars but in the vast depths of the ocean. According to this intriguing viewpoint, space itself might be an illusion and in reality it's all about water. So join me as we dive into this unconventional theory, questioning the very foundations of our understanding of NASA and the cosmos. So stay tuned for a thought-provoking exploration into the depths of this captivating idea. I will be right back. For now, check out this interesting video.
My guy. Alright, so this comment says, so I live in Bikini Bottom. Got it. Skip past that. I'm gonna just tell y'all what's going on. So there's a lot of movies and shows out here that do show the truth. For example, Under the Dome, The Truman Show, Hunger Games, Simpsons, and also SpongeBob. So let's talk about SpongeBob. NASA started in the ocean. Listen to this. NASA started in the ocean. They started off in water. NASA do they space struts in water. The same way they move in outer space, the little walks they be doing, they move that same exact way in water. So listen to this. Space don't exist. Space is water. You know Sandy's house. That's an example of the firmament. You got the tree of life in the middle from the Bible. And also, God said when he created the firmament, he spread it out like a molten looking glass. Have y'all ever seen a snow globe? That's literally how we're living. That is literally what we are living in. A firmament. The same as Sandy's house. With waters above and below us. There's water surrounding us. We are in a dome with water surrounding us. That's how the earth really is. Also, notice this. NASA started off in the ocean. NASA started off in water. They're still in water. They're just trying to convince y'all that they're not in water. But an astronaut almost drowned in space. Because space is water. And they're lying to y'all. Not only that, notice how Sandy is a scientist and she's up, right? Or am I just tripping? Not only that, notice how Sandy's suit looks. Does Sandy not have on a spacesuit in the water? Does she or does she not? Why does Sandy's suit, when she comes out into the water, look exactly like the spacesuits, y'all? Tell me. That's a subliminal message. Truth hidden in plain sight. Right there. Right there. Truth hidden in plain sight. And the only time that Sandy could take off her spacesuit is when she gets back into the firmament. That's the only time she don't wear that spacesuit. But when she goes out into the water, she's wearing her spacesuit. The same way when astronauts go into the water and use CGI to make it seem like they're in space, they go out into the water in their spacesuits just like Sandy. You got the firmament in the midst of the water. The same way the Bible speak about it. The same way SpongeBob shows it. Sandy's house is the firmament, like a snow globe, in the midst of the waters, above and below us. To be honest, I'm convinced that NASA actually stands for not a space agency. For real. I just want to let y'all know, NASA ain't never been to space. And space don't even exist. Space is water. For real. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Space is water. They can't get outside of the firmament. They can't. And now all of a sudden, we found another ocean in the bottom of the ocean. Nah, duh. I bet you did, because the Bible say that the water is above us and below us. That's the water below us. So much truth is coming out, it's crazy. It really is. Y'all better wake up and stop acting like y'all don't see. I know that a lot of y'all is blind. I was just like y'all as a kid. I ain't gonna lie, I was just like y'all. I ain't never believed in the globe earth from the beginning though. I ain't gonna lie, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. I ain't believed from the beginning. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But that other stuff, I believed in a lot of that stuff. The other planets, all that extra stuff, yeah, I believed in it at first. Till I got in that book. Till I got in that word. This, where we live, is God's artwork. He tells us how he made it. From the beginning to the end. And it's up for us to believe man's word or God's word. Y'all need to understand. Science. You wanna know what science is? Science is a religion too. Science is a religion too. Because guess what? Atheists need a religion also. Atheists need a religion also. And that's science. If God say the earth is flat with a firmament over us, scientists gonna say it's round. If God say water has to be contained, because it does, scientists gonna say gravity's holding it together. If God say the sun and the moon is right here in the firmament with us, scientists are gonna say it is out of the dome, y'all. It's in space. Everything God say, science go against it. That's the truth. Y'all go watch all those shows I mentioned. Go watch all those shows I mentioned. And y'all gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. Look, all I'm gonna tell y'all is they hide the truth in plain sight. It's just up for y'all to look at it, research it, take out that brainwash, start over. Renew your mind. Start over, because everything you've been taught, straight lies. Straight lies. Just like that. I promise you. And I want all of y'all to just continue to remember Romans 3 and 4 in the Bible. Let God be the truth and every man a liar.
Now, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or simply NASA, is a US-based agency that has always been associated with space exploration and have thus been a pioneer in several space missions with unimaginable. But recently, a rumor found by a viral video on TikTok has been claiming that the US agency was actually set up to explore the depths of the oceans, but then later switched to the space research. Now, the rumors surrounding the US Space Agency started after a video went viral on social media, which was first shared by a TikTok user named Memes to Click, that claimed that the agency was originally set to search and dig deep into the secrets of the ocean, but they changed direction and soon, without an explanation, shifted to explore the universe. The video led to more and more people asking the same question on social media. Now, the video contains a black and white video footage of a submarine, and there's a text overwritten on it along with narration from an unidentified person who says NASA's original mission was searching the oceans. They will not tell us what they found, but their plans abruptly switched to getting us off this planet. Now, the video led to more speculations, and netizens on Twitter also wondered, what did the space agency find in the ocean that led them to explore the space instead? So how much of truth is there? Most of the comments on that video called it out for being fake, and there hasn't been anything ever mentioned about the NASA changing gears suddenly from exploring the oceans to the space. NASA was set up in 1958. The US-based agency replaced the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, the NACA. The latter had been set up to perform research in the field of aeronautics, NASA.gov said. The agency was set up amid the Cold War and was set up to counter the success of the Soviet space achievements early on. On July 29, 1958, President DeWitt signed the National Aeronautics and Space Act. Now, when it comes to issues of the firmament, there has been an ongoing debate between Christians who believe the earth is flat and who believe the earth is a globe. On the meaning of Genesis 1:7, that states that God God made the firmament and divided the waters above from the waters below. Now, some take this in a literal sense and see the earth as a flat surface that is enclosed by a physical barrier, and there is water on the other side of the firmament, which explains why the sky is blue. Others take this in a more metaphorical sense and claim that the firmament is in fact our atmosphere and that it is not a physical barrier. Therefore, the earth is a globe. Now, the reason there has been so many debate over this is that there is evidence that suggests that actually no one has ever been to space. An example being Operation Fishbowl in 1962. Operation Fishbowl was an experiment by the US government where they detonated bees in the sky and claimed that it was to test the atmosphere's reaction to them, but many believe that it was really the government attempting to see if they could break through the invisible barrier. Now, just like a sister said, these guys be really showing the truth in these movies and these different shows. Is space water? Well, yes, it is, literally. You all see how SpongeBob, like how they be underwater, but you know Sandy, she ain't supposed to be living in water, underwater. She's supposed to be living on dry land. But as you see, she's in water, but she's living in a dome in which she goes out into the water. She's wearing the spacesuit. NASA actually never left the water. They practice in the water and make fake space videos in water because we don't live on no globe earth. We live underneath the firmament, the same firmament that God speaks about in the Bible. God said when he made the firmament, he divided the waters which were underneath the firmament and the waters which were above the firmament. He said when he made the firmament, he spread it out like a molten looking like glass, and he set the earth on his foundation so that it should never be moved. But scientists say we move in thousands miles per hour. How is that so? Now, in the book of Job chapter 37 verse 18, it reads, "Hast thou with him spread out the sky which is strong and as a molten looking glass?" Now, this makes you wonder if this is the reason why Hillary always talks about breaking that glass ceiling. Is it the reason why they tried to break it in an Operation Fishbowl? Because Operation Fishbowl was a series of high altitude nuclear tests in 1962 that were carried out by the United States as part of the larger Operation Dominic. Dominic meaning belonging to God or of the Master. Now, in Proverbs 8 verse 27, when he prepared the heaven, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth referring to the oceans. Verse 29, when he gave to the sea his decree that the water should not pass his commandment. So what is the compass that God placed on the face of the earth to stop the waters from exceeding his commandment? What's another word for compass? Boundary. Now, boundary as the Antarctic ice wall surrounding us, keeping the waters from exceeding God's commandment. Now, all of this just shows how NASA is a lie or fake, and a lot of videos have proven that, and a sister has also proven that. But what do you, my viewers, have to say about this video? Share your views, your comments, your opinions, your additions on what you know about this topic. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video as I bring you another interesting video. For now, it's a bye-bye from me.